Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by to visit us. I am Kathy Howison, and I'm here to talk about a book that's coming out this March called Mary Brewster's Love Life, The Matriarch of the Mayflower. The three of us sitting here are all descendants of hers among the thousands and thousands of other descendants that she has. I am 12 generations removed from Mary Brewster, and to my right I have...
I'm Karen Howison. I am 13 generations removed, born in 1973.
And to my left I have...
Erin Mahaffey. I'm 14 generations removed, and I was born in 1997.
And I didn't tell you what year I was born, but it doesn't matter. I'm older than both of them. And my connection going back to my mother, this is Elizabeth Jeanette Ross Heber. She was born in 1914, and her father, George Rutledge Ross, was born in the late 1980s. I haven't memorized his birth date yet.
1880s?
1880s. What did I say?
19.
No, we meant the 1880s. So, and there's some more generations, obviously, I know about. I've not met, but I've heard lots of stories about them. Our branch of the Brewster family loses the Brewster name in this wonderful little farmhouse just south of Zanesville. It's on a rural road. It's still standing. People have lived in it as recently as a few years ago. And it was built in the early 1800s by hand by my great-grandmother's grandfather. So that's getting us back pretty close to Mary Brewster. So what would you two like to know about your family?
Well, I'm curious how you found out anything about her, because they didn't write about women.
They did not write about women. All I knew about Mary Brewster, I didn't even know her name. I just knew that she came over on the Mayflower with her more famous husband, Elder William Brewster, and I wanted to do some research about him. So in the course of researching his life, I learned a lot about Mary and thought it was fascinating. I thought people need to know her story because she made an equally important contribution to the whole Mayflower effort. So I started doing research, and it took me all over the place. I got to go to England and Holland and New England several times. I got to take Erin's cousin with me on one of those trips. I owe her a trip.
I was going to say, my turn now, right?
Right. I owe her a trip. She was distracted doing other things back then.
Well,
Clearly we need to plan a family trip. But the thing that struck me the most when I started diving into her history is she left her daughters behind in Holland, and I could not imagine moving to the other side of the world and maybe never seeing my daughter and my granddaughter and other people in my family ever. It turned out they were only separated from 1620 until 1623, but that's a very long time to be away from your family. Then I started researching all of the challenges that they had. There was a catastrophic storm on the crossing that nearly swamped the Mayflower. When they arrived, they were out of food, and it was the middle of winter. It's winter now in Ohio where we're doing this. It's 27 degrees outside right now. There's wind, so it feels like much colder than that. And we're in a nice warm house with central heating. I cannot imagine how challenging it was to be living on a ship in a harbor in this kind of weather. It must have been truly miserable. So, anything else I can tell either of you two?
well, I see these books here. Can you tell me about these?
These books belong to my great-grandmother, Emma Brewster. She was a student in a little rural school in southern Ohio, and they passed out books as rewards for people who were cooperative. And so this one says, presented to Emma Brewster, and I can't read most of this because it's an old script, but basically, thank you for being a good student, signed by her teacher. So today kids get coupons, I guess, to pizza shops or something, but in those days they got books. Did you get any rewards for being a good student?
A lot of pizza. Oh, and free cookies
Ah.
for every A I got. Oh, yeah.
From the school?
Yeah, they'd give you coupons.
Wow.
Yep.
I guess I went to school too soon.
Yeah.
Did you get
I
rewards?
got books. From my first grade teacher, I got Pippi Longstocking.
Oh, okay. Well, books are certainly a good reward to give out. I applaud that. Yeah, keep doing that. Sorry about you getting cookies.
I prefer the food.
So the book is coming out in March. It's not a family biography. It is a biography of Mary Brewster, and she is part of our family. But it's really more about the story of the women on the Mayflower, all the sacrifices that they had to make, all the many ways that they supported one another. Mary ended up taking in quite a few orphan children when their parents died that first winter. She was one of 5 women to survive the first winter, and one of only 4 to still be alive at what we call the first Thanksgiving. So I hope that you will be interested enough to check it out. It'll be coming out in March. It's available through Van Zelzer Press, and I look forward to having you explore her story with us. Thank you so much for your time.